I wake up in the night to hear the words, I am fine now. They weren't just words. This is deep rooted truth that penetrates all the parts of my body with peace and healing. They roll through my body, the foot pain, the sinus, all that, and then the inner turmoil. I have been once again as one caught in that undertow on Lake Michigan. Entering into the waters to swim, I wade a bit past the shallows, but I swim in place where I can still put my feet on the ground if needed. And then, unknown and unexpected, the undertow came. It dragged me away from the swimming area I trusted and knew, pulling me deeper and deeper out. Hidden in the depths of Lake Michigan are shipwrecks that would one day be discovered, but I did not know that at the time. I only knew that my small world is no more. I am caught off guard, and I do not understand what is happening. My 12-year-old body is twirled and tossed, flung upside down, as my head crashes on the sand floor of the ancient lake. I am then carried in this water strength. I do not have time to become afraid. It happens so quickly, and I do not even know where my breath comes from. In my youth, I assumed the gentle waves, the beach, and the endless horizon was all that, peaceful, good, and that I would be safe if I stayed close enough to the shore. And yet, on that seemingly normal afternoon, an undertow came in to snatch me into the depth that challenged me in desperate ways. Now, in later life, I have also been caught up in such undertow, one that dragged me to depths that I can only begin to understand as I look back, having escaped those clutches and waking up to hear my dream-spoken words, I am fine now. When I was young, I didn't even understand what an undertow was and how it could sneak up, unseen, from the water's surface to kidnap a child in the water at play. I didn't understand how to ride out such an occurrence in waters that hid shipwrecks from recent and hundreds of years ago. And now, in the days and months that surround me during this pivotal time of my life, I understand with hindsight. And again, I instinctively relax my body, knowing that fighting against this process is to no avail. The undertow was stronger than me, and to resist was useless. I have learned in this process to take small steps, or what seem to be very small steps. This process has become a life rope for me as the forces around me would try to drown me in their depths. I remember as a child, when I finally came to the surface of the water, I was gasping for breath. Looking around me, I was disoriented and did not know where I was. It was then I realized that I was very far from the shore. The strong current had carried me out deep into the lake. But no one missed me. No one knew I was in danger. No one noticed. I am now many, many years into my life. This last season has brought much change. I have had to learn to swim in new ways. I carried upon me my mother's extreme fear of water and swimming, and yet I still have learned to swim. Her words had been hammered upon me, and now that layer is gone. I return to dry land with treasures. They are gifts from a treacherous episode where I have seen and gathered only what can be accumulated from venturing into places far beyond the pristine shorelines. In this process, we may become disoriented. Eventually, we regain our bearings, and slowly, carefully, we find our way back. We move back to shore, to the ground that will never be the same after returning from deep waters. I fall upon the sand and I whisper, I am fine now.